guys, this is Heidi and you're watching HeidiKMakeup. I had a baby, so I've been kind of missing this last month, but I have been wearing makeup, so I wanted to give you guys an update on how my Pan That palette has been going. As you can imagine, I have not worn as much makeup as I was, just because someone takes up a little bit of time and attention, but I have been trying to be really intentional about at least using my Pan That palette products. Some of my other products I haven't been as good about, but we'll get to that whenever I have a chance to film it. I do have an opportunity to film this right now, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So if you guys are new to my Pan That palette project, I am trying to hit pan in every single shade on 2 different eyeshadow palettes this year, as well as hit pan on every single shade in a blush palette this year. So I'm going to go ahead and update you on the first one, which is not much of an update, but I do show it every single time. I will insert a picture of what it looked like last month. This is what my Decay Feminine Palette looks like. As you can see, there's not a lot of progress. I have used this a tiny bit this month because my other palette was missing briefly, but I don't think you're going to see any difference really because it was just like a couple days where I couldn't find the other palette. So that is all that's going on there. I have hit pan on every single shade in there, so I'm putting it aside until I've made more progress on my big palette. Now this is the one that I'm really, really excited about. Last month I was feeling pretty discouraged because my goal was to hit pan. There's 4 blushes in this Nars Danmari palette, and my goal was to hit pan on a blush per season. And since I had gotten into spring, I was really disappointed that I had not hit pan on Orgasm, which was the blush that I was focusing on for the first 3 months of the year. Literally the day afterwards, I hit pan on Orgasm. It's not a lot, but it is a little. So what I originally was going to do was keep using Orgasm. So what I said last month is I was going to keep using Orgasm through summer and then switch, or through the rest of spring, and then switch over to Sin, because those are my 2 favorite colors in there. But since I did hit pan on that, I switched to Sin, and we'll see how long it takes me. This one had less progress on it than Orgasm did, so I might not get to all of them this year, but I am going to focus on Sin for the next 3 months or until I hit pan on it. And I have been really loving this blush. In hindsight, I should have done those backwards, probably used this one for winter and this one for spring, but whatever. It works. So I have been wearing that every single day as my blush, and I've also been wearing it in my crease a little bit, which is an idea I got from Amber F's video when she was talking about panning gunmetal on her Urban Decay Naked palette. I'm working on a very, very similar color in my main palette, and so I was using that in the crease as well. Now for the big one. This is my Tarte High Performance Natural Get Carried Away Palette. It is from winter 2012, I believe. It's one of the oldest palettes I have. And as of last month, I believe I had hit pan on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think I'd hit pan on 13 of the 24 shades in here and finished 2 of them. But I've done a little bit more than that. So first off, this green shade down here and this white shade down here, I had previously hit pan on, and then they shattered and I had to repress them. So I'm not forcing myself to hit pan on those again. If I do, great. If I don't, whatever. But I have hit pan on, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 shades, I believe, this month. I've been mostly focusing on this bottom quad right here. I did hit pan on this purple shade as well as this gray shade, and then I kind of stopped using the purple shade, and then I hit pan on this bright teal shade right down here. And then again, I kind of stopped using that, and I've been focusing a lot of energy on these 2 colors right here. These are my 2 least favorite colors in the palette, these 2 blue shades. This one is very, very similar to that gunmetal color though. So I've been wearing it every day. I don't really like the way it looks, but when I pop that that Sin color into the crease along with this gray right here, it looks okay. It's just probably my least favorite look that I've done so far. But I'm excited because once I'm done with those 2 shades, I'm going to move on to, wow, I'll really only have these 2 shades left that I haven't hit pan on. So I'll move on to those after that, and then I don't know what my plan will be for the next month. This shade right here, which is called Coral Reef, I hit pan on just a couple days ago, and I have been using it as a blush topper. It doesn't look quite as good over Sin as it did over Orgasm, but it's fine. It's actually probably one of my favorite shades in the palette, and I think I might try to finish it at some point this year. So as far as goals, oh, and then another shade that I've been working on, I've been coming back to this white shade now that all the other highlight shades have been kind of finished. So my goal for next month, I definitely want to hit pan in these 2 shades down here, which I think will happen very, very soon. And then I'm going to move on to focus on these 3 up here in the corner, mainly these 2. And then after that, I'll have hit pan on every single shade in this palette, and it's going to come back to just expanding pan and then deciding whether I want to finish this whole palette or go back to the Urban Decay Feminine one. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm really excited. I'm just trying to power through those 2 shades. I haven't used anything else this month. Even when I hit pan, I usually like to celebrate by giving myself 2 days off, and I haven't done that. So I think I'm going to hit pan on those pretty quickly. Anyways, that is my update. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Thumbs up for baby Irene. If you guys are not subscribed to my other channels, you might want to check out her birth story because it was really cool. Spoiler, I delivered her by myself, alone, with no one but my 3-year-old there. So if you want to know more about that, you can check out my HeidiKimTV channel where I do baby updates, or my Sudden Kim Pack channel. I'll link both the videos of my birth story and the actual birth down below because I think they're pretty cool stories. But if you're only interested in makeup, I hope that I will be back soon to do some of my other updates for you guys, but I at least wanted to get my Pan That palette up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.